you going, guys? Steve here from Australian 4x4 Adventures, and this one is going to be super cool because heaps of you people are going to be super keen on this one. So that right there is a King's 270 awning, and we're about to tear the crap out of it. Hang around. Love it. I love it. Hello, what's happening? So as we were saying in the intro, we've got the King's brand new 270 awning. So this thing is 650 bucks on the market. So first of all, this is TJ, by the way.
Hello, guys.
Yeah. So 650 was normal price, or
yeah,
special?
so it's a sale price. I think they had it up for 700, and at the moment they've got it up for 630. But I got it for 650.
Bargain.
Yeah, it was really cheap. That's the only reason why I got it, essentially. And
that's
now
pretty...
we're going to rip it to shreds, I guess, like you said.
No, we'll see how we go. It could be good. It could be good. We don't know yet. We'll find out in the next 20 minutes or so. So this thing's only been out for what, buddy, 2 months now?
Yeah, about 2 months.
Yep. So it's pretty new. You've only had it on the car for
24 hours.
So it's really fresh. So we're all kind of learning here as it is. Length of it? How long is it? Looks like about 2.2, 2.3?
Yeah, about 2.2, 2.3, I think.
Yeah, cool. I'm sure the specifications are on the King's website, so you can go check that. I'll put a link. No, I'm not going to put a link below because I'm not putting anything to King's. Right, so have out. Do a quick run around what it looks like on the car. Cosmetically, straight away, I can already see a couple of things you just go, ooh, quality is just not quite there. But I've seen some super expensive awnings that don't have some quality stuff as well that I'm seeing at the same time. But it's just little things make a big difference sometimes. So let's have a look at that. So I'm going to let TJ explain, because obviously he's the one that opened it out of the bag and everything else. First things, I'll show you. So we've got some threads. Well, where is it? There we are. They aren't there. We've also
got some dangles coming off the emblem as well. But the stitching, yeah, it's all right. It's not the best though. It's just got some blowouts essentially. When we took it out of the bag as well, like it's just overlap here as well. But when we took it out of the bag, there's some under stitching here as well. It's just loose. Like I don't know why they just didn't clean that up. But the bag was pretty scratched up as well when I got it, but that's not too important, I guess. You're going to get it scratched up out bush anyway, but you'd think if you buy something brand new, you'd want it to be brand new.
How does the canvas feel? It doesn't feel like the thickest of canvas though. Like I reckon it feels like
PVC.
If you hit that, well, PVC.
Yeah, yeah.
But it feels like if you hit that with like a decent stick,
it'll go straight through.
It's gonna pierce it pretty easy. That's what it sort of feels like. Whether it does or not, I don't know. We haven't been out in the bush, but just first impressions, what it feels like overall.
Yep.
Let's have a look at the brackets.
Yeah.
We'll see if we climb up. Have a look at some brackets. So does it come with all these brackets? These are standard brackets?
Yeah, it comes with these standard brackets, just the three. It obviously comes with like a rubber stopper in between it as well.
To stop vibrations?
Yeah, just stop vibrations. It also comes with a different set of nuts that you put on to be able to test fit it as well, rather than nylock. Rubber washers, normal washers either side as well, and just normal nuts down here. I've got this on a dash short rack, so the 3/4, whatever. This is the original 1800 one that he came out with, which actually the channels didn't meet. So they've got 3 channels here that are probably, I don't know, 5 centimeters long each, and it actually didn't fit from the bottoming out at this one to the 3rd channel. So I had to drill a hole at the start of each of these, which actually lost the ability to shift the actual awning the whole way to make it straight. So I had to put additional washers on this one and that one. You'll see, because there's actually a big bracket here that sticks out further, which you're meant to be able to put these two on this bracket, but because it's got the short rack, I had to bring this down and just have the one on the bracket.
Yeah, but that sounds like it's obviously rack specific rather than...
Yeah, that's more rack specific.
If you had a longer rack, you probably wouldn't have that issue overall. But for a 62 community, a lot of people run these dash racks and especially because a lot of the 62s have a sunroof, so even if it's not a dash rack, you're always kind of on that 3/4 length rack. So it's probably might be an issue for the 62 guys in that regard, slightly.
Yeah.
They seem like meaty brackets though.
They are. They're pretty solid. To be honest, to drill through it, I had to actually use like a slow drill and use drill lube and stuff like that as well. They took quite a bit to get through. They are pretty meaty brackets.
Happy days. Cool. Yeah, well, they look alright to me. You can almost hang off it.
Yeah, honestly, they're pretty strong.
Cool. Alright, maybe we'll start opening her up. Bloody 62 guys talking about lube though. Fucking. Wow, water in it already.
Yeah, look at that. That's just from last night, but it was pissing down too. So we'll find out where it's not sealed as well.
There you go. Alright, so it's only got 2 straps?
Yeah.
What's it? Big Velcro ones, right? Ah, yes. At least they're thick straps at least.
Yeah. I've just put an eyelet there as well, just to hook onto. That's pretty much it.
That's a good idea.
Just gotta.
just hide that little symbol right there.
Ta-da!
Nah, it's all good. Well, this is PVC again, so the ripstop PVC.
Yeah. I think it's only like a 600 GSM or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but
It's nice and light.
yeah.
Oh, these. Oh, it's not a bad looking hinge.
It's pretty solid. Yeah,
bad,
like I
isn't it?
said, that's the reason why I kind of liked it. It was actually, I went down and looked at it at Campbellfield store.
Yep.
And I've seen other people with other brands we spoke about, and this one actually looked pretty chunky.
Wow. That's more of a rack flexing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more of the rack flexing than it is the bracket. Sure.
Yeah.
Hello, Toby.
Jamie!
What did you bring up? The house phone.
Is someone calling?
Hello. This is the police. Why are the police on the phone? Oh. Yeah, they want to talk to you. Oh no, it doesn't want to talk to the
I want to talk to the police. Good work, buddy.
So much for showing.
Happy days. All right, well, I'm gonna grab a tape measure. So I always like to know how far they stick out from the car. So give me 2 seconds. So from the car out to the furthest point, we're talking how much here?
You'll probably be to here.
Yeah. This is around.
$1,700.
1700?
About there, 1,700 I reckon.
Oh yeah, so if you had a metre wide swag in here, you'd end up with about 700mm
Yeah.
left in there, which is that's enough room to sort of scoot your way by. That'd work. Kinda.
I think the plan was, if I was ever to solo camp, or even just with the missus, I'd put the walls on it, bring it out,
Yeah.
and then set the swag up under here, and obviously have all that spot, especially for the kitchen and to get into the door.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Maybe from here. So that's about 2 metres. 221
On the angle. Yep.
from there, I guess, from the tyre if you want to do it, but from here it's probably 1,700 again, I reckon. Yeah, it's about 1,700 from the rear of the car, I guess.
Yep. Cool. So there's obviously some different awnings that do different things. So some of them have a separate arm that fold out forward, which covers the front of the car and that front driver's door. This one doesn't. Is that something you felt you
Yeah, I think
needed?
I actually think I don't want to drop any brands. I don't know if you'll get any trouble, but Stockton. I think the Stockton actually had that extra triangle out the front here.
Yep.
Which didn't really bother me, only because what am I going to be doing in the passenger seat of the car? I wanted, you know, more of the rear of the car to be covered,
Yep.
which they still do cover the rear of the car as well, but then you're paying $900 more for the
Yep.
triangle at the front.
Exactly. Well, speaking of rear of the car then, so 62 specific, can you open the tailgate?
Yeah. So that's right there. It does touch.
But that's pretty much full height for your
Yeah.
door though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, if we push that up, that is full height of the door.
Yeah.
So like other people have done, I'll probably just get some soft Velcro and wrap it around there or something and make sure it doesn't obviously scratch the rear door.
Yeah.
But it's still accessible.
That's pretty common for most of them though.
Just thinking, I haven't actually done this yet. Yeah, it doesn't really cover the full way.
Yeah, well I actually prefer that though, because you had a cooker out here. You put the cooker out there so it sort of more directs the steam steam and stuff away from the awning.
And I also don't have to put the whole drawer out. I can just run just the table drawer. I can also just run it like that and hook in here.
Yeah.
And pull that one out as well.
Yeah. It just comes down to how you use it. But I know when I done mine, I purposely made all the tables long enough with the awning that the
actually create a draft out.
Yeah, so the back of the table is pretty much flush with the back of the awning.
Yeah, I meant it like that as well. Yeah,
yeah, 100% you meant that.
That's white water. Yeah.
Any included legs?
No included legs. So Kings say that this is a completely freestanding awning. So there's no legs, there's no eyelets for legs, there's nothing. When you buy the attachments for the awning sides and stuff, they say you don't need to put legs down. Completely freestanding, no legs required.
Big claim from Kings.
Massive claim, yeah. Well, they did that video with a helicopter above it, but editing skills, I guess. Might have been a drone above it, you just don't know.
It's all about perspective on distance.
Yeah.
Could have been 4K above.
Yeah, there's no eyelet holes or anything under here. Like I said, I don't really trust that as much either, so I'll probably drill some holes and put some different branded legs in there. Just for safety, I guess.
Obviously it's got ringlets here so you can pull this down, create a gully.
Yeah, I'll actually get the bag out.
Because obviously that's probably one of the bigger dramas with most of these awnings. They let water pool on top. There's obviously other brands where they've got a little separate arm that goes up in the middle to help create more of a peak. This one doesn't.
So they came...
I'll be keen to see how it goes in the rain.
Yeah. Came with this bag, just with the 3 awning straps, so obviously pin it to the ground.
Straps, yep.
And then it came with these fancy looking pegs,
which
I've never...
They're plastic?
No, they're metal. Just never seen them.
Jeez.
But
no.
And just a tiny little bit of canvas, obviously. It's just whatever, like they always do in camping gear.
Repair.
But that's pretty much it. And then obviously the strap that goes on the end of it to hook up to your roof rack or whatever you're hooking it up to.
I just noticed something that I thought was actually pretty cool. There's like a little valance at the back. So it sort of blocks off that last little gap. So it's got a little skirt on it.
If you actually look at it from that angle as well, it looks like it's that top middle beam, because I've actually pulled it tight around my roof rack. It's actually bent. But I can't bring this any further back without coming off that main bracket.
Yeah.
So that's as far back as it can go for me.
Yeah. But that works there though.
Yeah, it's fine. I need to show you that.
Can that?
So there's this part under here. This is like a solid bracket that they actually recommend you put the mounting brackets on the roof rack. They want 2 on here. It's not, you don't have to, but they've said that it's preferred to have 2 on here. I couldn't do that.
Which might stop that flex.
Yeah, yeah. I know other guys have actually built, for their bigger awnings, they've asked, fabricators to build a flatter one that actually goes out past the roof rack to actually brace on again.
Yeah.
Because this is only a normal 270, I don't see the need for it. And the brackets are that strong, I think they'll be fine. But if I was to get, a bigger one, a 270 plus or whatever it is from any other brand, with this roof rack, I'd definitely put an extension on it. Definitely, just because it's just so much weight at the rear of it.
Yeah, yeah, and that's sort of that is the main pivot point of everything. So pretty much most of the weight's there because you can lever in over the back of the car, side of the car, front of the car.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's probably why the bag was sagging.
Because you didn't do the last one up.
I didn't do the last one up. Where's that meant to go?
Did you just go around that arm?
It must just go around this arm. Because these ones go around the centre arm here.
So was the bag separate to the, or did you have to take the bag off to mount it?
So you have to take the bag off to mount it, get your mounting spots on the bracket with just normal nuts. So you need a second person unless you've got 3 arms. Put it up there, tighten it all up, then mark out, like you nip tight it on the back of the bracket, then you put it back in its bag, mark out where the bolts are still sitting there, I soldered the hole to obviously push it through so no water gets through. There we go, we can test the rain, I guess.
It's raining. I don't mind that though. I like how it's actually got little bits of canvas, well,
on the
hanging
inside,
down.
yeah.
Just covers it all, makes it look a little bit neater.
Something that's kind of shit me that I just realised as well, if I don't open the door,
Oh, that was always the same with mine.
it's just annoying, yeah. Might want to lift that up somehow. Well, I can tuck it, I guess. Anyway.
Typical 62 guy, always want to tuck it. Wait a second, I'm on now. Damn it!
Yeah, you can tuck with us, you can come to the tuck party. I think
Cool.
for shorter people this would be kind of crap as well. Like out on a 62. You can't, my missus can't undo it.
Oh, you mean because it's too high? Yeah, I was going to say because I'm bloody tall and this
Yeah,
is
it's got
this
heaps
is
of space
fine
under
for
the seat,
me.
yeah, for us, yeah.
Yeah, obviously zip on walls, and they're actually how cool is that? Yeah,
They're actually pretty decent.
they're
yeah.
actually pretty good.
See how long they last though.
SBS zips. There you go. Usually most people use YKK.
Okay, so you're going to find me and Steve just at the campsite, just drinking game. Who can launch it the furthest?
Hey!
Oh, I'm drinking.
Happy days. Oh, well, it's not too shabby overall. For $650, I'm surprisingly impressed. Things,
Helicopter to test it?
yeah, I can send a drone up. Yeah. Things I think probably could do with some improving. I think the roof, or the actual material is probably a little bit light on, personally, but in the same note, that actually helps keep it lighter as well, the overall thing. How much does it weigh?
I think it's just around 30 kilos. I'll find out exactly.
Yeah, I'll put it on the screen there now, so around 30 kg. The arms look plenty strong enough. Obviously mounting issues, this is obviously specific to a 62 due to the rack size. I think there won't be a drama for 200s, Hiluxes, Rangers. Oh, no, sorry, Ranger guys don't need it because all they're doing is towing jet ski, so don't worry about it, guys.
Meanwhile, there's a jet ski out of frame.
No, it's right there. Sorry. I'd love to see some integrated LED lighting. Obviously, I know all this stuff adds up in price. I get it, but I reckon an option for it wouldn't be a bad thing. People would pay it. Say it was $1,000 with LED lighting. People would still pay it because most of these awnings start at around $1,200 to $1,500 to sort of get into the range. So I think, yeah,
It's half the price. It's honestly
literally half the price.
It's half the price of its next competitions.
Yeah.
Which we all know of as well.
So you can go through two of these for the price of one.
Yeah.
Of the
And
other.
that was kind of the deal breaker, especially when they went on sale. So they're usually $7.99, and I got it for $6.50. $7.99 even is half the price of its next competition again.
Yep.
But just to go, yeah, it's 280 GSM ripstop canvas,
280 GSM. Yep.
27 kilos,
Yep.
304 steel, and yeah, 283. Just it says its closed length is 2360, so about 2.4.
Nearly 2.4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's not exactly not windy today at all. It's not a completely still day. There's a slight breeze coming through, probably, I don't know, 10, 15 k an hour maybe. And the thing's solid as. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't even look like it wants to pick up or come down. Surprisingly impressed, unfortunately. Yeah. Disappointed with that.
Yeah. I think that's the other thing is I already had like a full light kit and stuff like that as well, so
Yeah.
I didn't really care for.
Didn't need it.
I didn't need it. You know, the integrated
There you go.
lights on other brands is awesome, but I already had a light kit, so
Yep.
I can I can leave them in there. You know, I reckon
Yeah.
I'd be able to just magnetise them in there and just leave it in there.
Yeah.
Do the same thing other brands.
Is it
are doing.
aluminium?
Yeah, I think so.
So it won't be magnetic.
Yeah, that's. I'll just.
Actually, I've got some in the shed. I'm gonna go check.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got my little, that lighting, there it is. Got my little magnetic lighting that I'm actually going to use on the trailer in there. No. There you go.
Are they LED as well? Or are they steel? Oh, no, they're steel. No.
No, LE as well. Get the whole thing is. Look at it. Nah.
Just the brackets, I reckon, will be steel. That's it. Not even.
Not even.
The whole thing's LED.
Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing sort of sticking. Like, it does stick.
It's fine.
Nissan paint.
It's actually a used Y62 like most vehicles. Oh! I would have copped some hate from that. You cut that straight out, please. Cut that out.
They're not used.
Cut it out. I regret it. I regret it.
I cut nothing.
Oh God.
Awesome. Yeah. Unfortunately impressed. Surprisingly.
So while I'm here, can you unstitch the Kings for me?
Sure, why not? So we're just trying to figure out how the water came into the actual awning that we seen when we opened it up the first time. Obviously the holes we made hole TJ made in the back are obviously got a little rubber seal around them. They're pretty small, so it's unlikely that it would have come through that way.
There is little holes here. I don't know if you're about to get it on camera. But like even at the front, the stitching has just gaps all down here. I don't know if your camera's going to be able to see that.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah, you've got it in camera.
Yeah. It's probably the whole way along like that, just small holes. And if the rain's that hard, it'll just get in.
Do you reckon that's just the weathering thing of the like you would with a swag? Needs to be wet, dried, dried,
yeah.
and obviously the cotton will expand.
Yeah. Maybe a bit of water got in. Maybe these.
But you got to worry because if this stays on permanently and you only use it every 4 or 5 months, realistically, that'll go mouldy pretty quick.
Yeah, that'd be gross.
Granted, it's not canvas, so it's easy to clean.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the advantages.
And the other advantage as well, it is actually so easy to open up that if I needed to dry it out, it just open it up, dry it out, 2 seconds, put it back away.
Yep. Cool. All right, let's see how quick you can pack it up. Now for the real test. Does the bag actually fit properly? Sometimes when you pack them up, there's tons of room in it.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of room actually. I thought the same thing when I was first tested it last night.
Yeah, that looked easy as.
Bit of a twist.
You weren't really shoving and pushing and having to get it to manipulate into position.
Nah, it fits quite well.
Wow. Cool. For $650, who's going to go buy one? Because I might.
Or let me guinea pig for a little while.
I'm half considering one for the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer build, obviously there's some videos on the channel already. If I've got a Howling Moon one, which I'm not going to use on the new car, which I was going to put on this. But it's also like 37 kilo of awning. A little bit lighter, save some weight. It's cheap. Good little review, long-term review. Might buy one yet. Maybe.
It's like you said, for $650.
I'll just get my own logo made up for the front.
Yeah.
Happy days. Cool. All right. Well, we'll leave the final decision up to you guys. Because this is the first time I've seen it. TJ's only had it on for a day, so can't really talk to longevity of how it's going to work and out in the bush and all that sort of just yet. So it's more of a run through than a review.
Yep.
Well, maybe we'll do this again in 6 months' time and just see if it's still on the car, not folded over the top.
Fair bit of camping planned in between from now and March.
As soon as my car turns up, I said to Leanne earlier, I said, as soon as my car turns up, we're going to be camping every day for the next 365 days. She goes, what? I said, yeah, it's called a road trip.
Bye.
See ya. All right. Hopefully you liked the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And I can't believe I'm actually saying Kings has done a half decent product again. Damn it!
We'll see you in 6 months.
All right. See you next week.